Dear distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to welcome you all for today's magnificent event. I, Mohammed Mansoor, President of Indian Overseas Congress Bahrain, on behalf of my team, would like to wish you all of you a very happy Gandhi Jayanti and hoping all of you are staying safe. I welcome you, sir. Now I am happy to introduce our guest, Dr. Aarti Krishna, the Overseas Congress Middle East in charge, who is also known as the Queen of Repatriation, has always supported and have been a great inspiration and encouragement to IOC. People around the globe used to contact her for to reach home, to arrange the chartered flight, and even to get the seats, and even as small things to get any approval from the embassy and airline seats and permission, landing permission in India and in Middle East, especially Middle East. She was on the headlines for working day and night without holding any government position. I salute you and welcome you, madam. Our moderator for today, Mr. Unnikrishnan, is the chairman and managing director of Daily Tribune and 4 p.m. News and
part on our invitation. And today I must thank ruler of Bahrain, who is always helping our cultural activity and our social activity. Aarti I cannot forget you because in Middle East, you have throughout Corona work very hard. People have requested many times, middle of the night, that we need some flight, we need ticket, we need something, and you have helped. So we are proud of you as the Indian Overseas Congress Secretary. You have done very good work. And lastly, I once again thank Mansoorji to call me in this conference and give me some time to speak and talk to you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. In fact, the short and quick information what you shared was a wonderful piece of information. For sure, Dr. Aarti Krishna is a known name among the Indian community members in Bahrain. If my information is not wrong, she has visited more than 6 times to this small, beautiful island. Let me invite Dr. Aarti Krishna, Secretary IOC Middle East in charge to deliver felicitation speech. Thank you.
IOC Chairman Sam Petroda ji, our Chief Guest and Rajya Sabha Member Oscar Fernandez ji, our Guest of Honor His Excellency Abdul Nabi Al Shola, AACC Secretary Himamshu ji, Mr. Mansoor Mohammed, President IOC Bahrain, IOC members and friends. It's indeed great pleasure to participate in this event organized by Indian Overseas Congress Bahrain. IOC Bahrain has been organizing very meaningful and excellent program throughout the year. Just yesterday, they had organized a very lively debate on Gandhiji by children selected from various schools in Bahrain, which was also attended by me. Today, they've organized this to celebrate Gandhi Jayanti with eminent guests. I would like to thank Mr. Mansoor Mohammed and his team on this occasion for their great initiatives. Mr. Mansoor also played a major role in developing the sports ties between India and Bahrain, and he also started the first cricket Premier League in Bahrain with the help of His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa. I'm very happy to see Askarji and his wife, Mrs. Blossom Fernandez. Askarji is a senior and respected figure in Indian politics who has many accomplishments to his credit. He was one of the early ministers for overseas Indians, which many of you may know. Many of the ideas he put forward as Minister for Overseas Indians have become standard operational procedures today in the Ministry of External Affairs. As we celebrate Gandhi Jayanti today, the thoughts and teachings of Gandhiji remain relevant to this day. When we see strife and divisive tendencies erupt in India and around the world and pose seemingly intractable problems, it's important to remember the twin pillars of Gandhian thought, ahimsa and satyagraha. The power of nonviolence and force of truth to resolve such issues is spoken about more, but practiced very less. Let us resolve on this day to fight injustice and discrimination through peace, nonviolence, and with the power of truth. Armed with these, there is nothing we cannot achieve. Friends, it is not necessary for immigrant Indians to return to India to serve their brethren in India. There are many ways they can contribute to the development of the mother country. The Indian communities abroad, particularly in the US and UK and Europe, do not necessarily send their earnings to India, but they play a political role in their own societies and create a niche for themselves. India has become a brand today because of the innovative ways they projected India and showed by their own example how India can be strategic partner with other countries. On the other hand, those in the Gulf directly send their money back to India and make the economy grow and people more prosperous. We owe this to Mahatma Gandhi for beginning this crusade for the rights and privileges of Indians in India and abroad. Successive